Oh, no,
Right
that's
there?
what it is.
Yeah, we talk about different shit. Yeah, that's our jump right there. Hold on, go back. This one right there. Yeah.
Stories of freedom. Found warmth in a black queen for when I get cold like Nat King. I'm doing the dad thing. I speak of wondrous, unfamiliar lessons from childhood. Make you remember.
We're gonna let this stroll, man. We don't own the rights to this music, but hey, it's my boy C the rapper, baby.
Oh,
Chance,
I'm here with
my
people, man. You hear me?
There we
Hey,
go.
man, we shooting no balls, no glory live right now, man. You hear me? I'm on the clock.
They never seen a rapper practice modesty. I never
Oh, damn, I forgot. Which one it is, ESPN or what?
I won't be reborn. I speak to God in public. I speak to God in public. He keep my rhymes and couplets. You think the new shit jam? I think we mutual fans. I used to dance to Michael. I used to dance in high school. I used to pass out.
There we go. We letting it ride.
The people's champ must be everything the people can't be.
We letting it ride, y'all. We don't own the rights to this music, but we gotta let it ride.
Mr. Come Up. I must be all I can be. Call me Mr. Mufasa. I had to master stampedes. I made it through, made it through, made it through. And everything I gave to you, I gave to you.
We gotta let it ride.
You got it, it's coming. So are you ready? You ready for your blessing? Are you ready for your miracle? Are you ready for your blessing?
Gotta let it ride, y'all.
Are you ready for your miracle? Are you ready?
Gotta let it ride, y'all. We gotta let it ride. Gotta let that ride. Gotta let that ride. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the people's champ, and I'm not here alone, man. I am here with a couple members of the Gurus. We got a couple more that's getting ready to jump in and join, man. Say what's up, y'all, to our viewers. Say what's up, what's up.
What's up? What's up?
West 10. Say what's up to the listeners, baby.
You ain't gonna look. 8732, what it do, man? West 10 to the Lou, man. You already know what it is, man. You heard me.
Hey, man.
This Labor Day, man. Guess what?
Enjoying it with the fam. Hey, my boy West 10 say he say West 10 for the Lou, what it do? Hey, West 10 with the fam, man. Hey, we're gonna introduce my boy. Look at how my boy Coach Corey introduce yourself. I like Coach Corey's new intro too. Coach Corey, introduce yourself.
Hey, this Coach Corey, reach one, teach one. From the Lou to the 10, we at it again.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. From the Lou to the 10, we at it again. Hey, man, how y'all doing today on this Labor Day holiday, man? Relaxing, I hope.
Yeah, man. That's what this holiday is for.
Did y'all get some grilling in today?
Oh, man, I did mine yesterday. Yesterday. A little bit today. Finished up a couple little odds and ends for my mama.
Okay, so since you grilled yesterday, so you're in relaxed mode today, ain't you?
Well, except for I had to do some swine for my mama.
Oh man, had to do that swine for her, huh?
Yeah, man. My uncle way back when he had a tradition of doing them noses, so I had to do some noses for her, man.
You had to do them old snoops, huh?
Yeah, man. I had to do them in memory of my uncle, man. My uncle was a gangster, man. That was his thing.
They say them snoops was his thing, coach.
Yeah, man. He could grill everything, but man, the holidays, man, it wasn't a holiday if he ain't do them up.
Oh man, we said wasn't a holiday if he didn't do them up, huh?
Yeah, so I had to do something for my mom, but she missing. You know,
that was her brother. That was her brother.
Yeah, 2 brothers, and my grandmother just passed. So, you know, try to lighten up the holiday for her a little bit, man.
Oh man, I completely understand that, brother. I completely understand that. West 10, where you at, man? Tell me where you at, West 10, man. I know you out there. You getting it in, huh?
Man, he outside. West 10 outside. You see him.
I see him,
man. West 10, man. I'm over here with some friends, man. You heard me? Get this barbecue going on, man. You heard me? Trying to reach one and teach one, man. You heard me, Mr. Corey?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reach one, teach one.
Man, what's
try to reach one, teach one, man.
Since I'm going in, I'm going in.
What? Hey, West 10, sound like y'all got a dice game going, man, over there. What's up? Is that a dice game y'all got cracking over there?
Dice game going, but we definitely got the good domino game going. You heard me?
While niggas playing, I'm gonna get back into that.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
we got the game going.
Hey, man, y'all got me want to come down there and join West 10. Don't do that, man.
Come on, man. You know how we do it down here in Tennessee, man. You heard me? We get it on. You heard me?
You say y'all get it in, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So, man, hey, I ain't doing nothing on this holiday, man. I'm just leaning back, man. Man, just leaning back, doing my thing, man. That's it, man.
That's all we can do, man. This holiday is Labor Day, but it's the most. It's the one day that ain't no labor going on other than barbecue.
This is the non-Labor Day, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. My wife, she had to work today, man. I'm like, God, they got her working and stuff, man, on this Labor Day, man. So it is what it is, man. She's a chef, and she work at this private university up here in where we're at and everything. And she had to go in and do a thing today, man. So hey, I ain't mad at her, man. She wouldn't mind being at home, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. Somebody got to get out there and do it, man. So, man, it's a lot that's been going on this weekend in the world of sports, guys. More than likely, we just go kick it off with our NCAA college football, man. College football over the weekend, man. It was some pretty good games, man, that went on and stuff, man. Very good games, man. You can kick it off to last Thursday with the kickoff with Ohio State and Minnesota. Minnesota was jumped up on them and stuff. They was up at halftime 14-10, and they were slugging with them and everything. And Ohio State in the second half just came in and pulled it away and everything. They ended up winning 45-31. Ohio State beat Minnesota, but Minnesota ain't bad. Their little running back went down, man. He went down with a leg injury and everything, and that kind of put a little damper on it and everything, man.
That was bogus, man.
What?
That's a prime example of a Power 5 school supposing to win and them not allowing little Minnesota to win. Because Minnesota had that game, because I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, when Ohio State went up, Ohio State was down, I think it was 17-14, or they was up 17-14, or they were down, something like that. But it was a pass across the middle where the Ohio State guy targeted the receiver.
Uh-huh.
and they called it a catch and a fumble, which the kid was knocked unconscious
Right.
from the hit. He never possessed the ball, never made a football move or anything.
Nothing.
And they reviewed the play, but never reviewed the target.
Man.
And they gave Ohio State the ball and ruled it a catch and a fumble recovered by Ohio State. How they came up with that was totally against, I don't understand. And then the very next play, the next series, there was a long pass to Olave that they were looking at if he went out of bounds. And right in the camera was a block in the back that sprung him for a touchdown. That's right in front of the referees that they didn't
Right
call.
in front of that referee. They did not. The flag stayed in their pocket, man.
And that changed the whole game.
That was a moment.
Momentum of the game. Those two plays took Minnesota out of the game.
That was indeed a momentum shift, I'll tell you that.
Because not that I ever want to see targeting influence the game, but that kid got knocked out the game.
Unconscious.
That kid has got to go, although he didn't do it on purpose, but by the way the rule is set up, it was targeted, and the kid was out.
Right.
And then you can't blatantly just miss that block in the back. It's the one that leads to the score of the touchdown. If it has nothing to do with the play, I hear everybody say, oh, that block didn't have nothing to do with the play, so the referee probably didn't call it. Okay, I get that. But this led to him scoring a touchdown.
Yes, a game-changing touchdown. That was momentum right there. That is so crazy, man.
That's a prime example of them not wanting the little guys to win. Because if Ohio State lose that game, they're done for the championship. They don't get back in the race to get in the national title.
And speaking of that, Coach Corey, Clemson and Georgia, close game, 10-3 Georgia. Defensive battle, man. Hey, defensive battle the whole game, man. Only reason Georgia scored the touchdown was on the pick six. So, do Clemson get in with one loss if they run the table?
I think Clemson will because of their schedule. But it's hard to say. I mean, I'm a Clemson fan, and the way they play, they don't look like a top 5 team.
Yeah.
They don't look like a team that deserves to be in that conversation. 9 weeks from now, 10 weeks from now, who knows? But if you go off that first week, no, they don't deserve to be in it.
Yeah, Clemson didn't look too hot, man. They was looking really, really shaky and everything, man. What other big game Friday night was I'm sorry, we jumped all over the place. Another big game Friday night, Virginia Tech and North Carolina. Virginia Tech pulled off the upset of number 10 North Carolina, man. Another good game and everything, man. Virginia Tech jumped on them early, 14-0 going in a half, and then North Carolina put up a touchdown, and then they put up a field goal, got it to 14-10, and then Virginia Tech saw the way with a winning field goal and everything. So Virginia Tech say, hey, you can't forget about us. Don't just give this conference to North Carolina or either Clemson. We are still somebody to be reckoned with over here in this ACC. So Virginia Tech upset North Carolina. Then we got Saturday's game, the big one, Bama and Miami. Number 1 versus number 14. It wasn't even a game, man. Bama just dominated from the flip. And they just, oh my God, when I say they dominated. And shout out to Jameson Williams, Cardinal Ritter prospect, Cardinal Ritter grad, and went to Herbert Hoover Boys Club, played for the future with Coach Corey, who's a running tight ends coach up at the University of Illinois. Alabama, man, just steamrolled over Miami. Jameson caught that 94-yard touchdown pass, man. And then you saw that track speed turn on, man. I went to high school with his mom and his dad, man. And we all graduated together and everything. So shout out to Jameson Williams and the Crimson Tide, man. They just keep rolling, man. Another good game, man, that we kind of just bypassed was that Oklahoma and Tulane game. Tulane almost pulled off that upset, man. Oklahoma skated by them 40-35, man. But Tulane was fighting that whole entire game, man. What you think about that?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying again about another one?
Where the little guy wasn't supposed to win.
Oh man, it may have been one of them other games,
it's
man.
Another guy ain't supposed to win. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's starting to get so obvious with some of these smaller schools taking on these bigger schools that, you know, the money is in the bigger school. So they're not going to let these smaller schools come in and upset some of these bigger schools.
Right.
And especially not the ones that they think that are going to be contending for the national title. Not the ones that's got the big name guys.
Right.
You know. But I'm not really sold on Oklahoma's quarterback.
Oklahoma pretty shaky, man. I wasn't sold on them neither, man.
I watched him at Pinnacle High School because, you know, Pinnacle High School comes on ESPN. So I recorded a few of his games and I watched them. I wasn't a big fan then. I mean, but I think Oklahoma did the great campaign to get him in this Heisman thing, talking about he's going to be one and done and he's going to be the next in the line of good quarterbacks coming from Oklahoma. But, I mean, I don't see it yet.
I don't see it neither, man. The kid got some work to do, man. That Clemson and that Georgia game, 10-3 Georgia. Texas A&M did handle Kent State pretty well. Iowa State won. Wisconsin and Penn State, another good game on Saturday, man. And Penn State ended up pulling it off 16-10, man. You can't sleep on Penn State, man. That game up in Wisconsin, it was so crazy, man. Everybody, it seemed like that whole place was sold out. It was rocking up there in Madison, man. It was really up there rocking and everything, man. LSU got upset by UCLA. UCLA came in and knocked off LSU 38-17, man. Another big upset, man. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of upsets. Then yesterday, my Notre Dame Fighting Irish pulled it out in overtime, 41-38. It took us a minute, man. It took us a minute, but we end up it was a good game back and forth. And Florida State is a talented group, man. That Florida State group is a talented group, man. And I think that they're gonna give Clemson a run for their money out there in that ACC, I think, man.
Yeah, that kicker just choked.
He did. He choked up. And he
But you know what? I don't blame him 100% because his team kind of froze him out on the field goal by reviewing that penalty. Because although it was the right thing, gave them the yards, but the review had him ended up standing out there so long, waiting on them.
Freeze them. They froze them, man.
Yeah, waiting on them to get it right and getting the yards and where the ball spotted and the time for him to get set up to take the kick was a long time.
It was crazy, man. Man, but Notre Dame still pulled it out. We still go roll, man. We still pulled it out, man, and we still got a lot more work to do. There was a lot of controversy on the on the comments by Brian Kelly at the end of the game when he was saying that how about his team execution? And he said you should execute. We should just execute the whole team. He said it as a joke, but a lot of people didn't take that too well and everything. But I think that that's just the media being oversensitive because of a joke. I mean, we got to the point now that we can't even take a joke, man. Man, that's crazy. What you think about that, Philly? I guess Philly still getting set up. I guess
What up
Philly,
with it, People's Champ?
what's
Can
up?
you
What's
hear me?
up? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Philly, man.
All right, all right.
Did you hear what I said about the comment Brian Kelly made and
Yes.
how the media just really blew that comment out of proportion, man, and how we're getting to the point now that it seems like whatever we say is scrutinized in front of a camera.
It's what it is, man. My mom hit me to that back in the day, man. She just told me that, man, like pretty much every time they put a mic in some people's face, it's camera there, like, the BS is on, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like they can twist it, whatever. I mean, it's just what it is. Like the table is set for the you know what. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like we're at that point in time to where you can crack a joke or, whatever, but just the climate that we live in, they want to just dive in extra to certain things. I feel like they don't have nothing else better to talk about. You know what I mean? And they just try to overanalyze certain comments and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But and even have fun. After victory, post-fought victory, crack some jokes and stuff like that without people overanalyzing and trying to twist stuff and create a narrative and different things like that. But I look at it like this: Notre Dame, not a big fan of nothing like that, but Fighting Irish, they got their win. You know what I'm saying? They got their win. They needed that to start their season off, and we know how the college football playoffs go. You got to get those wins, step off that loss column, and that's how you will remain in the race, when the smoke settles. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it's about. But it's unfortunate that the media is like that. But that's why I like platforms like we have right here, No Balls, No Glory, where we can speak the real, get the stats without all the fluff and filler. But the mainstream media, which we are not, the mainstream media, they have to roll with the narrative. So even more reason to tune in to shows like ourselves, and you can get the unfiltered, get what's really going on without all the BS.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but Brian Kelly has got to be a little more careful when you dealing with kids. You can't use terms like execute the whole team when you dealing with kids because people are going to be sensitive to that. We get that it was a joke, but everybody ain't going to get that. And when you dealing with people, kids, and they entrust you with their kids, the media is always going to jump on that because they know that's going to evoke an emotion out of people.
Right.
And that's the sad thing about it. When he said that, if he would have been a NFL coach, or something like that, that comment would have just floated on by.
Right.
But because he's dealing with kids, it becomes a topic of discussion.
A major topic of discussion.
Yep, they're gonna keep bringing it up. It's sad because everybody know that man didn't mean they should execute the whole team.
Right. Anybody with common sense know that. But
the media is gonna stretch it to give them something to talk about because next week I guarantee you they're gonna bring that up again. There's gonna be a talk about that somewhere during the week prior to their next game. About if they don't execute this week, what is he gonna say, or how their execution or something is gonna be brought up to the fact of execution for next week's game and see how they can spin it.
Right. Hey, we got one more college game that's going on right now. Louisville versus Louisville versus Ole Miss. And they say Mr. Malik Cunningham, they say he's supposed to be the next Lamar Jackson, man, out of Louisville. Man, I saw the kid, man. The kid looked pretty electrifying, man. They're down right now 6-0 to Ole Miss. So we're gonna see how that game ended up panning out and transitioning for the night and everything. But they say this kid is supposed to be the next Lamar Jackson, man. They say the kid is electrifying, man. So we will see. We will see how that goes, man. We will see how that goes. They down 6-0 right now, so we'll see how that end up going. Oh man, hey, let's talk about our girl Sha'Carri.
Man, I don't know about the next Lamar Jackson though, man. I need to get up off that next Lamar Jackson. Ain't no be no another Lamar Jackson after him, man.
Cuz, you see him though, man. You ain't seen him yet, man. Hey, you gotta go check. Hey, go get in front of the camera, get in front of the TV and watch him, man. He ain't bad, dog. He ain't bad.
What's his name?
You gotta go check him out, man. Cunningham, man.
Cunningham. Well, he the next Cunningham. You hear me?
What you gotta check him out, cuz. You gotta check him out, man. Hey, okay. Hey, Sha'Carri Richardson, man, she finished fourth.
Yep.
At the Brussels and the 200 meters in Brussels. She's making progress, man. She's not all the way where she was at and stuff, but Sha'Carri's making progress, man. I think she's getting the picture, man. Hopefully she's getting the picture of just be quiet and run your race, man. Let your ability and your skill set speak for itself, man. Francine Nyos, I'm finna mess her name up. Nyansaba won the race at 14 minutes and 25 seconds in the 200 and everything, man. I don't think the Jamaicans was in that race. So that may
Two of them dropped out.
Two of them dropped out. So that will tell you a whole lot. The Jamaicans were not in that race and everything. But hopefully the light bulb is coming on with Sha'Carri, man. What y'all think about that, man, with Sha'Carri?
Hey man, sometimes we our own worst enemy, man. We just got to do what we came to do and just let our actions speak for themselves. Quit talking so much. Just lace them up and go do your job. Do your thing and let everybody else talk for you.
I feel that, man. Like what Coach Corey is saying, when you don't have, you're not a vet in this game. Like we look at people like LeBron. Look at some other current people in the NBA, Kevin Durant or, Chris Paul, whoever. They know what they can do. We have expectations and different things like that. We expect to see those guys rumbling when the smoke clears. Sha'Carri is fairly new to this. You know what I'm saying? So all she has to do, now she's put a lot of pressure on herself, you know what I'm saying? But all she really has to do is lace up, train, and, get those wins, get those top finishes and stuff like that. So like Coach Corey said, that's all she needs to focus on. And, stay off of Twitter. And it kind of makes me think about what our brother Christorian is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Christorian.
Shout out to Christorian.
Yeah. Most deaf. You know what I'm saying? But reminds me of something he said about her, like we all come from, different environments and stuff like that. Me and BP, we come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't come from that. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to, know what you need to listen to and kind of block out or whatnot. You know what I mean? Those coaches like Coach Corey, Coach Wilson, people that's teaching you the right stuff and the people that's teaching you the wrong stuff. So you got to gravitate towards that. And like Christorian was saying, we don't know for sure because we don't know Sha'Carri like that she has that in her corner. But we hope that she has in her corner that it kind of, gravitates towards her. She doesn't hopefully gets in the mix, period. But that's all it's really about, man. You got to produce the results. All that trash talking on Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform is irrelevant. You got to get the wins or you got to shut the hell up. That's all it is to it. So
as simple as that.
Definitely improvement. You ain't finished last place, but continue to focus on that. And you'll be where you're supposed to be. There's some other fast people out there, but that's what you got to focus on. They're going to talk shit about you. Going to say good, you ain't nothing or whatever. Like, that's just, part of the game or whatnot. But you got to, be training and get those wins. That's all what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you felt supported you and turned their back, they'll be right there. Because we know we have some fair weather fans. We know we have some casual fans that just kind of peek in and stuff like that, and they ain't really into it and stuff like that. They're not like ourselves, the sports gurus who stay in tune with all of the sports. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what it's about. Get them wins, and like my man Shee Wallace says, a win is the easiest way to get somebody to shut the hell up. Flat out. They talking that talk, get a win, what they gonna say now?
They can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing.
One of the things my dad always told me growing up was I'm never afraid of somebody that's going to tell you what they're going to do. Because the person that's going to tell you what to do 9 times out of 10 ain't going to do nothing.
Ain't going to do it.
The one that you need to be afraid of is the one that ain't saying nothing. Because they normally about their business. So I ain't never been one for all that talking. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go out and do what I need to do and let you figure it out. I'm not going to give you no warning shots. And that's what I think she's doing. She's giving everybody warning shots by running her mouth. Just go out there and do what you need to do.
As simple as that, man.
Yeah, if you going into a fight, you ain't going to go tell them like, hey, girl, I'm going to slap you.
No, you just go do it.
Yeah, and let them get ready for it. You just go do what you got to do and go on about your
slap me. Okay, I'm not. Now I know you finna come up here and snap me. I'm finna hit you with 3 jabs.
Right.
Beep, boop, bop.
Don't do what you gotta do.
That's it, man. But hopefully Sha'Carri, this is the turning point for it, man. So hopefully she can just get everything turned around and get it in the right direction, man. Hey,
Sha'Carri, I know you listening, man. Hit us up. We'll help you out.
Oh yeah, hit us up, man. We'll definitely put you on the straight and narrow, Sha'Carri. Some of this knowledge these brothers got on this show, man. Hey, you just need somebody to just help guide you and everything. Stay away from Chris Dorian, though. Please do. Please stay away from Chris Dorian.
He gonna get you
in more ways than one.
Especially this week.
Oh my God, man! It's his birthday too. Hey, man. NFL news, man. We shifting over to the NFL right now, man. Houston Texans officially named Tyrod Taylor their starting quarterback. Deshaun Watson is expected to be a healthy scratch week 1. I just read this. This just came in. Also, we're going to talk about that. And Baltimore Ravens extended Mark Andrews 4 years, $56 million, man. It makes Mark Andrews the 3rd highest paid tight end in the game. Only behind George Kittle's $15 million and Travis Kelce's $14.3 million. So Andrews gonna get 14 per, man. $56 million extension for Mark Andrews, man. 37.
You better go get that ball, baby. You gotta go get that ball now, baby. You hear me?
Give us our money.
They just secured him up for for Lamar. They just got Lamar somebody to throw it because they said let's get him out the way now because we know it's gonna take an arm and a leg to pay Lamar. So
come on, man. Everybody know that's been Lamar, man, consistent go-to guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
It has been. So they kind of clearing it up for Lamar and stuff, man, with Mark Andrews and everything. So they kind of clearing the path for Lamar and stuff because Lamar finna require a big payday, man. I'm sorry. Hey, but also the San Francisco 49ers signed Josh Norman. But what y'all think about Deshaun, man? A healthy scratch week 1. So he's finna get ready to start getting paid now.
He's finna start getting paid, man, but I don't know if he's gonna get them play with Houston. I don't think he's playing with Houston no more. I don't know who's gonna snatch him up, but it's gonna be big. Whoever do it.
Man, He's gonna start getting paid, man. So we don't know who he going to? I mean, who out there won't Deshaun Watson right now?
It ain't about who want him. It's about who can afford him, man. Only motherfucker can afford him is goddamn Jerry, goddamn.
But Jerry paid all the money for Dak.
I already know. I don't know where he going, man. It was so baffling.
Man. I can see.
Philly, where you think he going, Stan Philly?
I can see him. I can see Deshaun Watson with the New York Giants too, man.
This what I add to that, people's champ. I think I can see him with the Lions. I'm sorry, with the Giants, but their offensive line is kind of sketchy. They've been putting out some reports about what's his name, David Gettleman.
Yeah,
you know, talking about he ain't what it do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think with the move that he has been making, I don't think that they will pull that plug. From what I've been hearing is that the Dolphins and Philly, they're the ones that's right in line, for Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? Since the Houston Texans at first, remember, they weren't talking about trading him. They was, playing hard to get or whatnot, and then it kind of opened up and whatnot. So from what I'm hearing, and I've heard anything different, I'm hearing Philly or Miami, which kind of makes sense. You got Tua and what's his name, Jalen Hurts or whatnot. But I mean, Deshaun, you got 35, 40 touchdown, less than 15 interception guy. So forget them other dudes. Like, this dude is going to deliver in that top 10. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where he's going to go. I like the way the NFL is handling this because they, of course, watched different things in the past, the Ray Rice situation, a lot of other situations. But I like the way they're handling this because there have been no official criminal charges. Let's keep that in mind. There's been no official criminal charges against this guy. These are investigations, and let's just keep it real. These are Instagram models, whatever you want to call it, doing massages and stuff like this. So you take what you want to with that information. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they haven't suspended him or put him on the commissioner exempt list because of this and just kind of letting the process play out. But where he will wind up, I'm saying Miami or Philly. But I like that they haven't jumped to conclusions, you know what I mean? Because we got the narrative going on right now. And like I said, anybody that's, actually has done those things, the assault, the different things like that, we know that for sure should be held to pay. But if we don't know, we cannot do guilty until proven innocent because as Black men, that's what we're under anyway. So we can't do that to our own folks, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know that about Deshaun. Just like the Trevor Bauer. We knew with the stuff that came out with him, even though it's baseball, different things and stuff like that. We knew it seemed kind of sketchy, you know what I'm saying? But they had to stop him from playing, but they never, really hit him with the, hit him with the kitchen sink because they shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have done it. And then we found out that the lady was basically trying to extort him anyway. Got the new contract. You gonna pay me? We seen the Texas. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to MLB for not reacting too soon on that. And I feel the same thing with Deshaun Watson. You're not advocating anybody getting abused or anything like that, but this seems like bullshit, in my eyes. And I just hope he gets back on the field sooner than later for somebody. Man, real talk.
That's a fact, man. It's about the money, man. And we all know that it's about the money, man. And these Instagram models extorting and everything. And it's about getting money, man. Getting money, man. It ain't nothing about relationships or nothing. And they knew what they was getting into, man. It's about money, man. And that's the sad thing about it. And shame on Houston for not doing their due diligence. Because we all know Deshaun Watson give you a better chance to win over Tyrod. There ain't nothing against Tyrod. No knock against Tyrod. Tyrod's an NFL quarterback, man, a professional. Tyrod was a starting quarterback out there with the Chargers until he went down and Herbert came in and the front office said, hey, we already got him in there. It don't make no sense to put him back on the bench. We got to ride him out. And that's what they did, man. They rolled Herbert out for the rest of the season and everything. So Shout out, man. Hopefully
Well,
Deshaun can end up
man,
going somewhere, man. What'd you say,
I
West
feel
10?
like I feel like Deshaun Watson, man, might be a good fit over there in Denver, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe in their quarterback.
Teddy Bridgewater. Hey,
I mean, not over Watson.
yeah, but if anything, they not gonna trade. I don't think they want to trade him to AFC team. If they anything, they'll trade him to NFC team, man. And that's why
Yeah,
Philadelphia. That's why Philadelphia seemed like a good place, or New York. Like I said, the Giants seem like a good place as well. So you get two good places with them, man. Josh Norman, he's a 49er, man. He signed with the Niners, man, to help shore up that secondary, man. What y'all think about that, man? He go shore up that secondary because Richard Sherman's departure on some ain't no telling. And did anybody else sign Richard Sherman yet, or is he still a free agent? He's still out there on the market.
Man, he's still out there, man. You know, he had an incident, that was kind of in the news to where, he was at his people's crib and it kind of went left. You know what I'm saying? So with that, this is just my opinion. I don't have heard anything, source anything like that. I think with that crap going on, he probably will not sign until probably about midway through the season, so they can kind of see what's going on with it. Up there in age, still can produce, but, like I said, all that extra drama, don't nobody need that. And then at his point in his career, he didn't got the check, got the bag, per se, whatever you want to call it. He's trying to contend and win anywhere or whatnot. So I don't think if he gets signed, it would probably be until into the season. I don't see him getting signed within these season kicks off Thursday, but I don't see him getting signed within the next couple of weeks. It'll probably be like mid-season, but I definitely think he can produce. Josh Norman for the 49ers. You got Jason Verrett, who is, injured on a regularly, but, great talent. And then you got some rookies. And then you got that Bosa kid. You got some of them other dudes on that line, too, with the 49ers. So that's how they got to the Super Bowl. Minus, Patrick Willis, he retired. Shout out to him. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's another story. But, you know what I'm saying? But I think Josh Norman definitely can help them if he stays healthy. And, just kind of add them some depth. To see what they do with their quarterback situation. Again, that's a whole nother conversation,
Man, that quarterback situation is a tough one, man. But Trey Lance look good, man.
I think Kyle Peoples Champ. I think Kyle Shanahan, he ain't stupid. He done threw a Super Bowl. I don't know if y'all forget. Like, we know, we the sports gurus or whatnot. He threw that. I ain't gonna say he threw it on purpose. I'm not trying to be feeding no speculation or nothing like that. But he did not do his thing that second half in the Super Bowl as the offensive coordinator for Atlanta. And we remember it. The 49ers remember it too. So he don't have that much time to deliver. He's on a short leash, just like if one of us was in that head coaching position. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So he got to produce what he has. So he can play around if he want with that Jimmy Garoppolo Trey Lance situation, but he better get it right. He better get up in that NFC Championship game or hey, man, he may be out on the market. That's my personal opinion.
Hey, man, that is a good opinion to have, man. That is a very good opinion to have, man. They say Saquon looks good, man. He had his first practice. He was cleared to have his first contact practice. Hey, man, they say he was looking good. They say he on the verge of starting week 1, man. He'll be ready for week 1, man. Saquon, man. I don't know who picked him up in our fantasy, man, but hey, that was a pickup. Hey, man, that you couldn't really go back. Oh, I picked him up. I'm sorry. I picked him up, and me and Philly had something worked out with him and stuff, man. I'm kind of regretting it now. I probably should have kept him, man, the way they say he was looking in practice and everything, man. So he looked like he's finna have him a big season. So
nah, man, you don't regret him, man. Jameis is your quarterback. Remember you was crying to me like T.O. You said, Jameis is my quarterback. I want Kamara. I hate to put you out like that, brother, but he was crying to me, y'all.
Oh, my God,
hey,
man.
Coach Corey, he was crying to me. He said, that's my quarterback. Give me Kamara. So I said, all right,
man.
I said, bet, man. Give me Thielen. and I give Robinson and Sadir, and that's how it came about. So
Hey, I told you got to watch him, man, because he will go to the sob story and the tears on you, dog.
Oh my God, these cats just throwing me out there, man.
Hey, he will go to the sob story and the tears on you, brother.
He was crying. He pulled out the tissue. He pulled out the good Kleenex too, not the regular shit. The the extra hydrating shits. You know what I'm saying, for the extra
with the moisture on the nose.
With
and
the moisture,
everything.
yeah. That shit cost like 50 cents more, Coach Corey. You hear me?
Yeah, he got the moisture. The little puff.
Oh my God, man. Here we go, man.
Like he was vested.
Yeah, he pulled out the Puffs Plus.
Hey, man. Hey, man. With that being said,
you hear me?
Hey, man. With that being said, we're going to transition to Major League Baseball news and standings and stuff, man. Big weekend this weekend in Major League Baseball, man.
Not if you're a Cardinal fan.
Hey, not if you're a Cardinal fan. The Giants and the Dodgers, man, they started a 3-game series, man. The Dodgers took 2 out of 3. The Giants took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers and everything, man. Very good weekend series, man. The Dodgers are 1 game up in front of the Giants are 1 game up in front of the Dodgers. The Cardinals, man, they just got swept this weekend, man. They almost officially out of it, man. They still in the second wild card race. I think they 3 or 4 games out the second wild card race, but man, it's looking slim and glim, man, for them right now and everything, man. Tampa Bay, they got a handy lead over the Yanks. White Sox, they're running away with that. Houston, they got a lead over Seattle, 4.5 games. Atlanta, Philly is creeping game and a half behind Atlanta. Milwaukee, 11 games up. They're just, I think they're hitting magic number status. I don't know what Milwaukee's magic number is thus far, but they should be probably one of the earliest teams to clinch. They 11-game lead. They should be getting close to the magic numbers, man. I love it when they start talking about the magic numbers in Major League Baseball, man. So they got games this afternoon, holiday games this afternoon. One thing I saw this afternoon, man, Nelson Cruz still got it, man. Nelson Cruz can still swing it, man. Tampa Bay beat the Red Sox 11-10 in 10 innings, man. And when I say Nelson Cruz can still swing it, man, that dude can flat out hit the baseball, man. He don't get food on pitches, man. He can flat out swing it, man. And that what Coach Corey said, the Cardinals took one on the chin today versus the Dodgers. They're in town. And don't get no better for the Cardinals, man. They facing the Dodgers, man. The defending world champion Dodgers. Let's get it right.
Hey, you know what shocked me today? And this is St. Louis.
What is that?
Cardinals are losing in the 9th inning. The Dodgers up the bat, and the Cardinals fans start cheering, "We want Albert."
Are you serious?
They were cheering. They wanted to see Albert Pujols bat in the 9th. And they just want him to pinch hit for anybody. They don't even care who. They just want to see him.
They weren't talking that crap when he left, though.
Man,
they was calling him a piece of you know what.
They wanted to. Wow, that's crazy. They wanted to see, and they was doing that this afternoon, huh, Coach?
Yeah, the chant was going out throughout the stadium. They wanted to see Albert.
We want Albert. Oh yeah, man. That. What would you? So you Cardinals front office, and you hear that? What's going through your mind?
Man, with that, it's a different regime than the one that negotiated the contract or the failed contract, with Alfred Pujols. It's a totally different regime.
It's the same one.
It's the same one?
Yeah, this is
everybody?
Yeah, this was Mo and them that let him get out of here.
Everybody?
Yeah. This the same group.
Well, yep. I put it like this, man. Albert came from the farm system. You know what I'm saying? And the Cardinals had a dope farm system. Coach Corey, you can speak to this. You know what I'm saying? You know, their form system ain't shit no more.
I'm gonna tell you who was really instrumental of getting Albert over and signed. Walt Jocketty, man. Jocketty had a lot to do with Albert and everything, man.
Right.
Jocketty was the one that brought him up and everything. They wanted to keep him down. Jocketty brought him up and everything. Wanted to get him a little bit more seasoning because that's when we had McGuire. Because if anybody remember, Pujols started off as a third baseman.
Yep.
He started off as a third baseman and everything. And when McGuire left, we moved him over to first base, and that's when we went out and picked up Scott Rowland.
I'll be the first to tell you, man, I was with a group of scouts. I've been scouting since 93.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a group of guys who saw Albert Pujols play in the minor leagues. Albert Pujols was a little fat, dumpy kid at third base.
Yeah.
That could hit, but nobody really thought he was going to turn out to be the guy that he out to be. Everybody knew he could hit.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody thought he was going to be that guy.
Wow.
So it's a lot of us that looked at him was like, this dude, okay, yeah, his bat plays, but where you going to play him at?
Now, they are going to the DH all across baseball next year, correct?
They're supposed to.
So everybody doing all this talking about signing Albert to a 1-year deal and let him retire as a Cardinal next year and have him, Molina, and Wainwright go out together and everything, man. I'm like, that's why we will never win a World Series no time soon, man, with that mentality and that thinking, man.
I put it like this, Pete Champ, though, like at least they are trying to service the fan base to some degree. It's not going to get a ring. It's not going to get no pennant or none of that shit. Like, we can agree on that. You know what I'm saying? But this thing I want to add, I looked up some facts. Walt Jocketty, he left for the Reds in 2008, it looks. And I remember there was I'm not going to say a scandal, but there was a story about a Cardinals executive that it may have been some shady stuff going on with a hat into the Astros database. Looks like the gentleman's name is Lunau.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he left in December of 2011. So you got Jocketty leaving in 2008. You got Lunau leaving in 2011. Of course, you still have some of the same, figures within the organization. But if like I said, if they do that, that's okay. But they got to do some other stuff with it. And again, Coach, Corey, he can relate to this. To me, I feel like they got to get they form system back together. That's where they were pulling these diamonds out of the rough from, and they weren't making these bogus ass trades for people that were in their last leg and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I figure they need to get that back together to get themselves competitive for the next decade. You agree with that, Coach Corey?
I agree, but here's the issue: is that they've missed on so many draft picks. Mm-hmm. Guys that they have said were going to be their guys of the future have not been those guys. If you can go all the way back to Tyler Green, who they said was going to be their shortstop, way back when they was done with Royce Clayton. Tyler Green never made it.
Never made it.
And then you get to more recently, you get to the Randall Grichuk's. Piscotty was a guy that they needed, who probably would have been a guy, but unfortunately his family issue needed him to be in California, and they did a good thing by getting him to Oakland to be with his mom, who was suffering from a very bad disease. So I get that. But Luke Voigt, they pissed away, who they probably would have needed. And then you never know if they would have got, the first baseman. But,
yeah,
but You know, they made several drafting mistakes, I think, because at one point in time, every infielder they had in their infield was a second baseman, from Carpenter to DeJong to Wong to even Edmonds. I mean, to all those guys, they were second basemen in the minors.
Yep.
But then they were drafting kids like there's a young Mercado that plays for the White Sox who was drafted out of high school as a third baseman. Mm-hmm. And they drafted him out of high school as a third baseman, and they get him and they turn him into an outfielder.
Yep.
And now he's starting in the outfield for the White Sox. You know, so they've drafted infielders, and instead of them letting them become infielders, they've changed their positions for one reason or another. I have my reasons why I think they did that, but you know.
Wow,
and
man.
Those guys don't pan out.
Yep.
And you know, so
man, that is crazy, man. How you think when they come in and they get picked up and selected, and then now they get moved to a different position and everything. I think it's the politics of the game, man. That's the politics of the game, and trying to slide in, get your talent pool and getting your farm system together and everything. So you draft a person. I had a player that played with me, Darian Sanford, man. He got drafted when he went to Park University in 2 seasons. After he did his 2 years at Merrimack, he stole 99 bases in 2 seasons at Park, and the Rawls picked him up and everything. And he was just he just got sandwiched between. He was picked up the year the Rawls picked up Dyson and Lorenzo Cain. So they all down on the farm together, and he was getting a little frustrated because he wasn't getting at bats. But hey, they drafted Dyson and Cain. So, you know, they're going to get the majority of the bats in the outfield and everything. So it was a political game with that and stuff, man. And he's playing independent ball. Now he played a few years in the organization with the Royals and stuff. And now he's playing independent ball over in Pennsylvania. So,
hey, People's Champ. Hey,
yes.
You know, this makes me think about, like we talking about the politics, man. I remember a story we were talking about last week, talking about Smokes and Leiter, you know, basically like they ain't fooling with the vaccination or whatnot. So they're going to be appearing remote if they appear, and they won't be on the MLB network. And I'm looking up, you know, and, you know what I'm saying? I know Leiter got a son that, you know, made it through the draft and stuff like that. But I couldn't help but resist. I'm looking and I'm like, okay, this dude is affiliated with the Mets organization. And that is the organization that basically kind of botched the deal with Kumar Rocker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which was basically, to me, and I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the baseball guy. You know, I'm the b-ball dude. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, he was right up there, you know what I'm saying, with the next best pitchers and stuff like that. So to me, it's like kind of like, damn, did dude kind of help devalue him to kind of help his son, per se? Now, I'm speculating. I don't have any facts off this or anything like that, but I'm just thinking about the politics and affiliation and the form systems and the unique way for you to all that don't know, the form system, which is basically the minors with the MLB, is very, 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 very abstract as compared to, you know, the G League and, you know, the practice squads and whatnot with the NFL, you know, and the G League with the NBA. Right. It's very, very different. You know, you got, you know, the AA, AAA, and, you know what I'm saying, all of this different type of stuff. And, you know, sometimes, like even with this situation that led to arbitration and with the Chicago Cubs with Chris Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like we said, Walt wanted to bring Albert up. But if he was in a different situation, they could have wanted to keep him down to not pay him just off the strength. So, you know, I wonder, you know, if the politics, when I looked at, you know, Leiter's affiliation, like that has something to do with Kumar Rocker situation. I can't help but think about it, at least.
Man, and when you talk about those politics and everything, when Walt pulled Albert up, and Coach Corey can speak on this too, man. La Russa really didn't want Albert up at the time because of McGuire. McGuire, the home run thing and the relationship McGuire and La Russa had and everything. La Russa wasn't no real big fan of Albert getting pulled up when Jocketty and them pulled him up. And because of McGuire and the home run chase and all this other stuff with McGuire in town and everything, and McGuire was going to be limited at bats because Albert was playing third and he played some games at first. So he was rotating back and forth on the corners and everything. So, Coach Corey, I know you remember La Russa wasn't a big fan when Albert first came up because of McGuire.
No, he wasn't. And I mean, one thing I can say about La Russa is he's loyal to his guys no matter who they are. And he was very loyal to McGuire, so he didn't want to do anything that was going to upset McGuire or anybody that was perceived as his guys.
Yep.
So he was loyal to a fault with those guys. And that probably set the Cardinals back quite a bit. And I don't know what the issue he had with several other players going past that, because obviously he had an issue with Ryan Gant when Ryan Gant was with the Cardinals. He had an issue with Ozzie Smith. He had an issue with Ray Langford.
Yep.
Several other black players that was here with the Cardinals because he had an issue.
Don't forget Reggie Sanders neither.
Big Ozzie.
Hey, don't forget Reggie Sanders. Him and Reggie Sanders got into an arguing match in the dugout.
Yeah, he had a real big issue with Ozzie, and I don't know what it was, but I'm a firm believer that you don't lose your position due to injury, and I think he knew that was the only way he was going to get Ozzie out of that position was for him to get hurt, because he didn't have anybody that was going to outwork Ozzie and take that man's position.
Right.
So the injury was the way to do it, and he just took it upon himself to make that decision. And that's how Ozzie, out of here. But I didn't care for how he did Ray Langford when Ray's daughter had pulled a pot of hot water off the stove on herself on a trip to LA, and Ray chose to stay back to make sure his daughter was okay and take a separate flight back from the team to make sure his daughter was okay. And he basically benched that man for like the whole next series over that. And it was a real bad situation because they really didn't see eye to eye after that. And his playing time kind of was
diminished.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, it did.
So it's a whole lot of little things that went awry when La Russa was here. And don't get me wrong, I got my own opinions of La Russa because I've been around St. Louis and I've seen and heard way too many things about Tony La Russa that, I mean, I don't want to air that man dirty laundry, but
yeah,
if people really knew, then I think they would see some of the things a little bit differently with Tony La Russa, because I don't understand
you said it best, man. They would definitely be up like, wow, I can't believe that, because another one of the people that La Russa was a quote unquote La Russa guy was Jim Edmonds. La Russa loved them some Jim Edmonds, and I ain't gonna even talk about Jim Edmonds because I mean,
he's trying to make me mad tonight, right?
Hey, I'm not going to even have you go there, Coach, man. We're not going to talk about.
Don't make them upset, people's chin.
Hey, we get to talking about Jim Edmonds on here, man. Hey, man, this show might get kicked off the air tonight.
It ain't gonna be kicked off the air. They're gonna change that Wikipedia on Jim Edmonds because it's bullshit. Like straight up, we know how he get down for real.
Right.
A whole lot of F words that ain't supposed to be used on her.
Exactly.
You know.
Hey man, with that being said, we're gonna transition into our NBA and our basketball, man. We're gonna talk about the WNBA, but first, I gotta talk about our NBA news that just came about, man. This just in. Sources say DeAndre Jordan intends to join the Lakers, man. Oh my God. This is just, and I know I'm gonna hear West 10 mouth on this. They say DeAndre Jordan is intending on joining the LA Lakers, man. What? Oh my God. I am just completely the Pistons are buying him out, and he's in talks. He planned on signing with the Lakers, man. Oh my God, man. Oh man. I don't know what to say, man. This is just
what you gonna say, Joker.
Hey man, stop, man. Stop. West 10.
Exactly what you gonna say.
Hey, I want to hear what West 10. West 10. Put that rib down, man. Tell me what you think, West 10.
You hear me? What'd you say, cuz?
Tell me what you think, West 10, about DeAndre Jordan finna get bought out by the Pistons and plan on signing with the Lakers.
Man, what you mean what I think about this, man? Who don't want to sign with the goddamn Lakers, man? I heard, hold on, matter of fact, the little light-skinned nigga, man, Ben Simmons, he wanted to team up with the light-skinned. I mean, I thought he was going to go over there with the light-skinned twins, but he said he want to go to the Lakers. I mean, who don't want to go over there? I mean, goddamn, the king over there. I mean, let's be real.
The king is over there, man. Hey.
I mean, see, what better chance you got, man? You
Hey, man. Dog, it's going to be too much yellow over there if Ben Simmons go over there, man. You can't have Lakers yellow and too many yellow people, man.
Man, what about the light-skinned twins down there in Golden State, that blue and gold? What's this too much gold?
They got white uniforms though.
See,
they got white uniforms and blue uniforms.
I was gonna go over there. It was a little talk about that, but hell, it got dead and quick though.
Hey man. But DeAndre Jordan signed with the Lakers, man. That'll be another huge signing for them.
Man, I like DeAndre Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. He won them. He got that energy on the court you need, man. They get other that get other players, that same type of energy,
He got a dog in him.
He got some dog in him, man. But you can't fault the king though, man. Everybody want to play with the king, man.
Yeah.
He just he a winner, man. Everybody want to play with the king, man. And LaMarcus Aldridge, he coming out of retirement. He's gonna re-sign with the Nets. After he was cleared after heart issues and everything. So that brings the question: who has the best roster, Brooklyn or the Lakers? My personal opinion, why I say got the best roster.
No, not that.
LA Lakers, baby.
Goddamn, man. The Lakers got the best goddamn roster, goddamn. Everybody who's somebody that's left that's not tied up with somebody else want to play with their ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit. The Lakers, man.
Hey, but West 10,
regardless of the age.
Hey, West 10, but you can't get mad, though, man. People want to play with the king, man.
I ain't getting mad,
you want to play with
I'm
the greatest.
I ain't getting mad. I'm just saying, motherfuckers act like, goddamn it, the Lakers the only franchise they can go to goddamn be able to win. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that the king over there as well, that show don't make it no much lighter. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Hey, West 10, you got a LeBron James Laker jersey?
Hell no.
Hey, if I get you one, would you wear it, man? What's up, cuz? If I get you one, you go rock the cuz.
And he gonna wear that shit. West 10 wearing that shit. He wearing that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. On my son, I never owned a Laker jersey in my life. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't bought it people's champ. If you die, he will rock it.
Hey, this is the thing. He say he never owned the Lakers jersey, but every team the king went to, you got a LeBron Miami jersey, You got a LeBron Cleveland jersey.
Yeah.
You got a LeBron Olympic jersey. Every
Now I ain't got the
Bro, what's up, man? You got every jersey LeBron had but the Lakers.
Hey,
Come
you
on,
jerseys,
man.
all of that shit. What's up, man?
Hey,
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Never get the franchise like that, man. I like a lot of players that have came through that don't get it twisted. But the franchise as a whole, I mean, it ain't nothing I could just stand on and represent, man. You really?
Hey, so if I bought you a LA Lakers LeBron jersey, will you or will you not wear it? Let the listeners know right now. No balls, no glory. Will you wear it?
I mean, shit. To be honest, cuz I might wear it one time for you, but to be honest, there'll probably be some that'll be framed, man, and put in a man cave. You know what I'm talking about?
I can respect that. Man.
Yeah.
Man, don't wear that bullshit.
Hey, go Coach Corey Hayden, man.
But no, I got a
Coach,
question though.
One time for BP, man. But other than that, it'll be in a man cave.
But I got a question, West 10. I know you vibing, chilling and shit like that, but I got a question. The best franchises, and if I'm not mistaken, they tied with championships at the moment. That's going to be the Lakers and the Boston Celtics. So this is my question to you, and I'm going to hold you to this shit, West 10. I'm going to hold you to it, okay?
Yeah.
If you had to rock a Boston Celtics jersey, I don't give a fuck who it was, Robert Parrish, Larry Bird, whatever, Paul Pierce, whoever. If you had to rock a Boston Celtics jersey or a Lakers jersey, which one would you wear?
God damn, man, that was a good ass question. Cause that's another
I don't mean to put you on the spot, brother. You know what I'm just curious.
That's another team I never owned. I probably never owned a jersey from them, and I always been a jersey guy since I was a young nigga. So I mean, shit, I definitely would probably put on the Celtics definitely before the Lakers. I don't got that hate or that dislike for the Celtics like I do the Lakers.
Damn.
So it would probably be
cold,
the Celtics before the Lakers for sure.
Hey, he really hate them Lakers, man, because Boston is traditionally a questionable city. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with them like that, man.
And I'm traveling. I'll be in Boston this weekend coming up too, man. So ain't no telling, man. I'm finna reach out to Robert Kraft, man, to see if he can get me and my brother some tickets to the Miami and Patriots game on Sunday at 3:25, man.
You out?
Yeah, so I'll be in Boston this weekend, man. So I'm gonna see if I can get some tickets, man. So that's what I'll do, man. So WNBA names 25 all-time best players, man. 25 all-time best players, man. Simone Augustus, Sue Bird, Swim Cash, Tamika Catchings, Tina Charles, Cynthia Cooper, Elena Deladon, Sylvia Fowles, Brittany Griner, Brittany Griner, Becky Hammond, Laura Jackson, Lisa Leslie, Angel McCarthy, Maya Moore, Nene Aguku. I ain't finna mess that lady name up. Nanika Ungwale. I don't know what it is, man. Candace Parker, Tisha Petrino, Cappy Pondexter, Katie Smith, Brianna Stewart, Cheryl Swoops, Diana Taurasi, Tina Thompson, and Lindsay Whalen. Those are the top 25 WNBA players, man. 10 of them are current, 15 of them are retired. So them are the top 25 all-time WNBA players, man. So shout out to them ladies doing their thing, man. And man, we got a pretty short show tonight, man. We're gonna jump off into the Mount Rushmore, man. We've been doing a lot of Mount Rushmores, man. College football is up on us. Philly, we've been what y'all think? The Mount Rushmore of, did we talk about college programs? Did we ever do the Mount Rushmore college programs?
Man, it's only about 4 of them anyway.
Oh my God!
I don't think we did the programs though, dog. But it ain't many. Like Coach said.
Oh man, what we gonna do? The Mount Rushmore of college football athletes. What y'all think? The Mount Rushmore of college football athletes. Did we do this before? We did running backs, wide receivers.
Not of college football, though. Not of college football athletes, though. We done coaches, which kind of covered some of the college football coaches, NBA, NFL, and different things like that. But we have not done college football athletes, just in general, regardless of Heisman or anything like that. We have not.
Okay, let us do. How about the Mount Rushmore of Heisman winners, man? What y'all think?
I think that'll be an interesting Mount Rushmore since majority of the Heisman winners didn't do shit on the next level.
Hey man, so let's go, man. And we just going by the fly. Okay, let's
I
go.
don't even know who all the Heisman winners are.
You don't know who all the Heisman Trophy winners are, Coach. Yes, you do, man. You've been around long. You've been around the game long enough to know who the Heisman Trophy winners are, man.
Man, I don't even be caring because they be so bogus.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's so, man, it's a popularity contest. It's like the All-Star ballot. They jump on it.
Well,
whoever the media jump on, that's who they like.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my Mount Rushmore then. I started off tonight for the first time in history, man. Mount Rushmore of college football players. One of my Mount Rushmores on the Mount Rushmore is I gotta give it to my boy Tim Brown, man. Tim Brown, hey, for what he did on both levels and everything, man, he was a beast. At my school, man, at Notre Dame, man. I got to give it up for my man, Tim Brown, man. I got to give it up for my boy, Billy Sims, man. Running back from the Oklahoma Sooners, man. Billy Sims was a beast, man. He was a stone cold beast, man. Billy Sims was my other one. My next one, I like my boy Herschel, man. Herschel Walker, man. You got to give it up for my boy Herschel, man. Herschel was a beast at Georgia, and then he did his thing, man. And last but not least, I got to give it up to my cousin, man. My second cousin, man. Third cousin. I take that back. My third cousin, Mr. Orenthal James Simpson. OJ, man. OJ, that's my the juice, baby. And my honorable mention for college, my honorable mention for Heisman Trophy winners is my boy D. Henry, man, from Bama, man, Tennessee Titan, baby. Derrick Henry, an honorable mention but when it's all said and done, he is gonna take that running back position to the next level. He's gonna be the next Jim Brown, I feel, man. Let's put him in high standards and high regards, man. He's just a bruiser, man. That's my honorable mention, Mr. Derrick Henry, man. All right. Step Philly. No. We're gonna go with West 10. Who your top 4 Heisman Trophy winners?
No. Give me a minute, man. Give me a minute on that, man.
Okay, Coach Corey, you ready, man? Coach Corey, you ready?
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go. Man, my first one, I got Archie Griffin, man. Old time Archie Griffin.
Archie.
Yeah, man, it was gangster, man. You can't take it away from him.
You can't.
My second one I got is Billy Sims.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Love
sir.
watching Billy Sims get down. My third one, man, I hate that he left the NFL so soon, man, because I was just starting to really like watching what he was doing to folks, and that was Barry Sanders.
Yes.
Man, Barry was he was turning that corner. He was already great, man, but he was just starting to make people look foolish in the game. He just walked away. I found out later that he was a cousin to one of my very close friends that lived on my street, man.
Wow.
And he just walked away. My fourth one, I had to throw the old ball coach in there, Steve Spurrier.
The old ball coach. Yes,
Man,
sir.
Steve Spurrier was a hell of a quarterback back in the day, man. Hell of a quarterback at Florida.
The old ball coach. And he went back and coached his alma mater to a couple of national titles too, man. The old ball coach.
And my honorable mention was also Mr. Naked Gun 33 and a half.
The juice, baby.
Yeah, man, Mr. Naked Gun 33 and a half.
Oh, man. If I had to put another honorable mention up there, it would be Bo Jackson. That would be my other honorable mention. Stat Philly, give me your top four, man.
Already. Yeah, my top four Heisman winners all time, man. Speaking of Mr. Bo Jackson, gotta have him up on the list. Auburn.
Yes, sir.
Getting it in. Dual sport athlete. Career cut short by injury or whatnot. But undoubtedly just, like I said, one of the best athletes. When you talk about athletes that can play two sports, two names come into mind, him and Deion Sanders. Those are just up there, you know what I mean? Just playing two sports. So gotta put Bo up there. I'm gonna show some love. I don't really mess with USC like that, but Mr. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson's running mate with the Raiders, he got it in too. We got to show love to Marcus Allen. He got it in. So shout outs to Marcus Allen. Charles Woodson, got to give it up for him, man. Super Bowl winner, got it in Michigan. Again, one of those, I'm not going to say dual athletes or whatnot, but he played a little receiver or whatnot, but, stayed behind as a D-back or whatnot, switched to safety, when that lateral movement got a little bit compromised or whatnot, and still was able to get it done. This dude had 100 tackles, and he was damn near 40 years old with the Raiders. Shout outs to Charles Woodson. We got to give him his props. And then we'll stick with the Raiders, and we got to give it up to Tim Brown, as you said before.
Yes, sir.
Just getting it in. A lot of those accolades and different things like that go to the Jerry Rices, the T.O.s, the Randy Mosses, even the Marvin Harrisons, people like that. But Tim Brown, he was that dude. He didn't talk a lot of crap or anything like that, but he went out there and caught that ball, got it done. And you just can't deny that. Honorable mention, we got to throw in Mr. Earl Campbell from Texas. Can't sleep on him. Got to put the girl up in the mix.
The man with the thighs, man.
Big dog. You hear me?
Big dog style. Earl Campbell, EC, baby. Man, that's a good list, Philly. That's a good list. What's 10? You ready for us now, baby?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let y'all know too, man. This goddamn is probably the first time we done we've done this, and somebody before me has said all four of the ones I was gonna say, man. But Stat Philly, man.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Damn, man. We be thinking alike, bro. We be thinking alike.
Hey, man, you something else, man. I'm telling you, man, we talk about Tim Brown, man. I'm telling you, man. But like you say, he won a lot of flash and dash, but the boy was consistency, man. Consistent. I'm talking about, that's basically one word to describe it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Then we talk about Deion Sanders. Oh, Lord. Come on, man. The players all time, not just, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, the issue we on, but all time, you know what I'm saying? And when you talk about, man, the GOAT, Oh, Mitch, man, it ain't no way you can leave him out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and then Bo Jackson. Come on, man. It's just, man, in respect of the game, man, you have to have him in there just for respect of the game. So,
Gotta
most
have
definitely,
Bo in there.
man, most definitely. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, that's definitely my honorable foe. But and
Man,
one thing I can say, it was a lot of, it was probably more Heisman's that failed, expectations than stood up to him. But the ones that was named was definitely a high honor mention. You know what I'm saying? By
hey,
everybody.
hey, man. What I realized the Heisman was a political thing was in 1990 when Ty Detmer beat Rocket Ishmael for the Heisman Trophy. I knew it was a bunch of.
Man.
I knew it was a bunch of BS when Ty Detmer beat Rocket Ishmael out, man.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You
And
sure know what to say.
I knew that was a bunch of BS. Coach Corey, you probably felt the same way, man. Rocket Ishmael had that Heisman in the bag, man.
And I told you it's a popularity contest, man.
Man,
Popularity contest. Whoever get on there and the media get on and they like, man, that's who's gonna win. It don't matter how good your season is.
hey, man. And Ty Detmer went to BYU, man. They ain't, and that was the year, and 90 was the year Notre Dame won the national title, beating Colorado in the Orange Bowl, man.
So he wasn't even in there when the smoke clears, and they still gave it to this dude.
They gave the dude the national. They gave the dude the Heisman, man. That was the biggest Heisman snub ever, man. Everybody in the country knew Rocket Ishmael was gonna win that Heisman, man. But he got snubbed on it, man. So great, man. Great to know the Heisman. That's on my Rushmore of Heisman. West 10, take us out with our birthdays, man. Holiday edition and our song of the day. Get to us, West 10. West 10. Motherfucker froze, ain't it? West 10, where you at?
With the letter Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Get to us, West 10.
Y'all familiar with Kevin Willis?
Kevin Willis, big Kevin Willis for the Hawks, man.
Yeah, cheekbones.
Hawks and Rockets. Yes, sir.
Cheekbones.
Yeah. Old Kevin Willis, man. I was a Hawks fan, man. I was a Dominique Wilkins fan, man. You know, back in them days, man. And yeah, Kevin Willis, man. That was my boy, man. You heard me?
What did he turn today?
He turned 59, actually. You know what I'm talking about? He
Had to be.
He won a championship too, man, with the 03 Spurs, man. He played with the Spurs in 03.
Had to be. He was playing in his 40s. He got to be. You know what I'm saying? Got to be up there.
Right. Old Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, what about Aaron Pierce, man? Y'all remember Aaron Pierce? He was a tight end. He was a tight end in the league, man. Got drafted by the Giants in '92.
That's
man.
what I was just going to say. By the Giants. Pierce played with the Giants.
Yeah. He didn't do much, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We want to give a shout out to Pierce, man. You heard me?
Okay.
We got to also give a shout out, man. You know what I'm talking about? This dude right here, man. I just feel like we need to honor him just because his name, man. You know what I'm talking about? Alex Escobar. You know what I'm saying? He got a respectable last name, man. You know what I'm saying? Escobar. He was a baseball player for he was a midfielder, man. You know what I'm saying? For Venezuela. So you know what I'm talking about? We definitely want to honor the Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, culture, you know what I'm saying, as well, you know.
Okay.
Shout out to Alex, Alex Escobar. He fought a 3 today. You heard me?
Okay.
We got Derek Lee. He was the first baseman, man, for the baseball gurus up in here, man. You know Derek Lee.
Sir.
Derek Lee, yes, man. Sir.
Yeah, he was three-time Golden Glove, 2-time
world champion,
2-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Champion as well. You know what I'm saying?
He won the champion with the Marlins, didn't he?
Yeah, with the Marlins. He also played with the with the Brewers, Orioles, Pirates, and some more things. You heard me? But we're gonna give a shout out to old D Lee, man. That's his name, you know what I'm saying? D Lee. You heard me?
D Lee.
Yeah. We're gonna also give a shout out to I want y'all to tell me who this is. Jonathan Hildrich Wall.
Jonathan Hildrich.
That's John Wall, man.
John Wall. That's his government name.
Hey, man, you heard me, man. One of them Calipari boys, man. You know what I'm talking about?
John H. Wall. Yes, indeed.
Man, got a 10-year professional career, man. 1 year of college career. Let me make that clear, man. You know what I'm talking about? One and gone, man. You heard me? One of them Calipari boys, man. You know what I'm talking about? He known for playing with the Rockets, man. I mean, with the Wizards, now playing with the Rockets. You know what I'm talking about? So I want to give a shout out to Jay Wall, man. You heard me?
That's what's up.
For sure, man. No, actually, number 1 pick overall in 2010. Let me make that clear, too. Number 1 pick in 2010. You know what I'm talking about? From Kentucky. Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to my boy from the Bronx, New York, man. Queens, to be exact, man. Sitting on 44 today, man. My boy Noriega, man. You hear me?
Nori!
What? Victor Santiago. You know what I'm talking about? AKA Noriega.
Victor Santiago. Nori. N-O-A, R-A-G, Ego.
Yeah. Go find a song for the. Go help us find a song for the day today, man. Go find your favorite Noriega song, man.
Hey, Philly, get us a Noriega jam.
I got you queued up. I got you queued up.
We got one more birthday, baby. We got one more birthday.
All right, give us the last birthday.
Watch that 50 on that. Oh, we got Foxy Brown, man. You heard me. Ooh. Now let me tell you, man. This is her real name, Inga, the Carla Fame. Oh my God, I don't even want to say it wrong. Inga, the Carla Fame Morcada. She's from Trinidad.
Yeah, Foxy is better.
Better known as Foxy Brown. You hear me? In America. You know what I'm talking about? She's from Trinidad, though. Yeah. And I want to make y'all don't notice about something else too, man. She was actually the second female on the top billboard. You know what I'm talking about? Behind Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm talking about? So let's give a shout out to Foxy Brown, man, with that second album, China Doll, that appeared on the billboard. You know what I'm talking about? Second behind Foxy Brown. Let's go, man. What's up, Stan?
Hey, before you take us out with Nori, man, a lot of people didn't know Foxy was married to Corrupt, man. A lot of people didn't know. Yeah, she was married to Corrupt for a year.
Hey, and that's funny, man, because Corrupt and goddamn
DMX.
Nori, they started together, goddamn. Did they have a little group together and shit?
Oh yeah. Yep. She was married to Corrupt for a year. Take us out, Philly. Give us that song.
Yes, sir. So, talked about Noriega's birthday, one of his first big hits, one of the Neptune's big hits.
Let's go,
all-star top producers. We got Super Thug. Get it going for you.
Let's go.
Noriega in the locks, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, the locks, baby. What?
Run laps around the English Channel. That's a lot of laps, damn it.
Oh man,
Yes, sir.
Hey man, we got to give our disclaimer. We don't own the rights to this music, but we rock out to it, man. We don't own the rights to it, but we rock out to it. Hey man, hey, that was good, man. Hey man, this has been another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory. It's the group, the sports gurus. Happy holidays. Be safe with you and your family. We out of here, y'all. We'll see you on Thursday. The kickoff of the NFL football season, baby. We'll check you out.
What?
Louisiana, Indiana.